Peter Schweizer is the author of Clinton Cash, which has now been adapted into a graphic novel. Peter, what did you learn by looking at these 44 new emails?
Well, I think Judicial Watch did a great job of getting them released, and what it does is it's further confirmation to what we've been talking about for more than a year, that there's been pay-to-play at the Clinton State Department related to the Clinton Foundation, and the Clintons have failed to deal with any of the substance of these issues. Heck, you know, Trace talked about the agreement that Hillary Clinton had when she went in to become Secretary of State. Part of that agreement was that they were supposed to disclose all donors to the Clinton Foundation. They still haven't done that. There's more than 1,100 foreign donors that we don't even know the names about. So this is further confirmation, and the noose is tightening.
And look, Peter, you know, they put those 30,000 emails out there, and they said, oh, that's it, nothing else to see here. And here's 44 new emails that reveal a lot about what was going on at that time. Where's this going to go? Are we going to see more of these? Are there more emails where these came from?
Yes, I know there are more emails. There are emails that are being produced almost on a weekly basis for both Judicial Watch and Citizens United. You have Julian Assange saying that we're probably going to see more emails. You know, look, here's the bottom line. You saw a little bit of it today with the State Department, but the media has to hold Hillary Clinton accountable and ask her to answer these questions. Here's why this is so troubling. This is not a typical money in politics story. We're used to Wall Street, oil companies, etc., giving donations to politicians, getting access. But federal law prevents foreign businessmen and governments from doing so. The Clinton Foundation is a gateway around that. Gilbert Chagori is a perfect example. He's getting access to the U.S. ambassador. He's not a U.S. citizen. He's not a U.S. businessman. He's getting access because he gave money to the Clintons. And to have foreign oligarchs talking to our ambassadors about policy is simply not appropriate, and it's probably illegal if it was pay to play.
But then the State Department, I mean, and even going to the Clinton response on this, I mean, they're basically saying that that Mr. Band, who was working as an aide to Bill Clinton at that time, was acting in his capacity as former President Bill Clinton's personal assistant, not in his role overseeing the Clinton Global Initiative. I mean, they're going to have to defend this for some time if it actually stays in the news cycle, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you look at their statement, my first question was, how stupid do they think we are? You know, because Bill Clinton's top aide talks to Hillary Clinton's top aide. That's not the Secretary of State talking about Clinton Foundation business, so there's nothing to see here. Come on, this is how it works in Washington. This is the role that aides play. They're gatekeepers. Doug Band knows who is important to the Clintons, in this case, a Nigerian billionaire who's given them a lot of money, and Cheryl Mills, the chief of staff at the State Department, knows that he is important to them as well. That's the role that aides play. Their response is a total non sequitur and has absolutely nothing to do with the substance of this.
And what about the State Department response, in addition to saying, hey, we talked to a wide range of people, but being asked, who was that associate who was looking for a job, a favor? What was their name? Who are they? Why has that been deleted, and why won't they comment on that? And if this person was ever given a job?
That's a great question. And why is the State Department struggling and resisting on the release of other emails? I mean, look, you talk to Judicial Watch and Citizens United. The State Department is fighting tooth and nail to prevent any emails from coming out. Federal judges are forcing them to do this. The State Department's not doing the bidding of the American people. They're doing the bidding of the Clintons, and it has to stop. And God bless these federal judges for forcing them to release this material.
Well, Peter, you've always been charged with your book of not having that smoking gun. You always had you had the story and you had a lot of details, but you never had the smoke. Was this your smoking gun?
Well, I never had access to the emails. Now that we're getting access to the emails, yes, the smoking guns are appearing, and the pattern of evidence is overwhelming. And again, two things to point out. Number one, the Clintons, no one at the Democratic National Convention ever mentioned the word Clinton Foundation. It's toxic. They're running away from it.
And coincidentally, all 44 of these newly released emails had to do with the Clinton Foundation. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Good to have you.
Thank you.